Intro. What am I on about?
Where we've been, because we haven't done any.
I've been working away. That's why there's been no videos. There's been a lot of changes. So come hither. Boxes of bits. The thing, nothing's stopped. It's just a lot of things have changed, haven't they? So that's my alarm. The one I'm working away to wake up. I forgot where I was. So I've been working away. I haven't really done much videoing. A lot of things have changed though. Cars have gone. A new one's coming. Not by choice. Well, it was by choice, but it's not ideally what we wanted. But it was just something. I'm spending a lot of money, and I need to stop the spending. I need to concentrate on what I've got instead of buying new cars and things. That's another. So, long story cut short, the Mercedes, the CLK, didn't really get many views on internet anyway, did it? It wasn't. I suppose it's not everybody's cup of tea. But anyway, I went to service the gearbox. Had the great idea of changing the conductor plate. When I took the old one out, I broke the old one. This is fucked now. Turns out the conductor plate what I'd bought was completely different, even though it even states on eBay, this is for your vehicle. Wasn't. So I bought another one from Dubai, had it shipped over, which was very fast, 2 or 3 days to come over. You have to have it coded in, this, that, and other, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, long story cut short, it went arse of a tit, shall we say. And I fixed it till it were broke, and I ended up scrapping the car. I lost a lot of money on that car, more than what I'd like to have lost. I could have broke it, but I haven't got the room. So, Tammy needs a car for work. The CLK was alright for work. It's a high tax bracket, and it was alright-ish on fuel. But, yeah, it was still costing a lot of money to run it and keep it on the road with insurance and everything else for you to just go to work and back in. Because other than that, we didn't really use it, did we? Only you used it for work. The reason being, we didn't want to use the Jag because the Jag is actually a really nice car. So we don't want to ruin that. I know it didn't cost me a lot of money, but I'd like to try and keep it as nice as possible. So that's the main daily driver for us at the moment. There is a service kit down there, which I've ordered. So if anybody's interested in that, there might be a video out, but you'll have to let me know on this one if you want to see something like that. I'm sure it's not everybody's cup of tea. I have just put the cylinder head back on the Simca. Just had it from Luke. I've tested it with smoke tester. I made a little jig up and tested it with that. Obviously, I've not videoed it. And then I put fuel on the cylinder, put a plug in, and sat it level. And yeah, it's hopefully, touch wood, it's all right now. So I've just put all that back on. It's just that the battery's dead. The motorhome, that's nearly done. That's a big difference. There's some tyres there. What we've bought for it. It's not the look what we was going for, but I think it looked good. Tammy will walk down and show you. And she'll probably show you the new vehicle as well. So the new vehicle is nothing fancy. To be fair, I drove it last night. I went to Luke's in it, and you can just hold your foot flat through the lanes and just point it, and it just goes. It's nothing crazy fast or anything like that. In fact, it's not fast at all. But I just think it's quite fun. It's a bit girly, so Tammy's like, don't want it. I've been looking at Abarths and stuff. Well, I'll just let it go there, haven't I? Oops. So yeah, it's a Fiat 500. £35 road tax for a year, cheap insurance. Isn't it? The insurance hadn't even changed. We've took the CLK off. The insurance went down. We put that on, and it just stayed the same. They just went, yeah, well, they must have gone, it's just a 500. Yeah, we'll just add it on, sort of thing. So that's on there, and it costs nothing to run. It's got a couple of little niggly bits. What we need to be fair, I should have ordered them earlier. But nothing drastic, so standard stuff. But it's got is it a pan roof or a sunroof?
It says it's supposed to be a pan, but to me it's just a sunroof.
It's a small pan roof. It's quite a decent model from what you've said. We didn't pay a lot of money. Well, yeah, we didn't pay a lot of money for it. It's 2008 Fiat 500. What spec is it?
1.2 lounge.
Lounge. It's got a white steering wheel, white dash. So we have been looking at a Barth bumpers and stuff like that. But then I've just had to tell me the time we've done spent. I may as well have bought on a Barth. You can pick. It's not on a Barth though, is it?
It's got all the Barths.
Yeah, so I'm bidding. I've bought that one, and then I've gone, oh, I'll bid on this. So I'm the winning bidder at the minute of one what's on Fleabay, Evil Bay, and I bought that one off eBay as well. And it's got all the above stuff on it. It's a 1.4 petrol. It's a non-turbo, but it just looks like an above. It's a bit chavvy. It wants de-chavving, so it wants some of the stuff taken off just to calm it down. And some bits changing, nothing drastic, but there's a good amount of money's worth on it. From when I've been looking for bumpers for that, they're quite expensive. But yeah, all it is. It's just to get Tammy to work and back. She can chuck Shelby in it, take her to school. The thing is with Tammy's work, because she works here, there, and everywhere, either cars get ruined. So the Jag, yes, it didn't cost me a lot of money, and I still haven't got a lot of money in it for what it is. But it is a very nice car, that is. We've actually done some miles in it now, haven't we? We've been using it, and it is a genuinely nice car. So I'm a bit begrudging that I'm using it for work. But anyway, I'm rambling on again. Alpine. I need management. So I'm looking for Emerald management for a 6-cylinder. The carb and everything's there, but I don't know if I've shown what engine's in it now. Have I shown? Have a look. So that is another 2.9 V6, but it's all the injection stuff's on it. This is actually out of the Capri. I don't know if I said before. Some of you are probably looking forward to that, but Capri sold. I sold it to Mr. Vin, and he's put a rotary in it, and it's actually in. Don't know if it runs yet, but I know it's in. So he's got a rotary in that after an RX-8, and he's doing some bits and bobs, this, that, and other to it. I think he's on about turboing it in the future. So we'd come to a deal. I kept this engine. I know this engine runs because it was in the Capri and I had it running. So the plan is that I leave this engine in, use this engine. The reason I want management is you have to run, for the injection, you have to run these. And they're called barn doors. Well, everybody calls them barn doors. They're the airflow meters, but they're massive. And there's not really much room under the engine bay, in the engine bay, should I say, for it. So if I put it on management, I can just run it on MAF sensor. But the management's quite expensive. It's going to be £1,000 easy. I think I found one on eBay in the box for £700 something. But I hate spending money on things, but I can't see. So if I spend £700, I'll buy a car for £700, and I'll sit there and know, oh, that's where my £700's gone. I've got £700 in something that's that big, and I'm like, where's my money gone? That seems daft, but that's just how my head works. So yes, management for this. The Simca, as I've just stated, the cylinder head is done. Hopefully works. I haven't had it running yet. Just found a fuel leak, what we've just fixed. So the cylinder head's on, all piped up. I haven't put any coolant in it yet. I do need to drop the oil because the oil is creamy from when it mixed from last time I had it running. Plans with this. In the next week or two, it's going up to Luke's. Maybe sooner. I need to sort out getting it up there. And it's going for exhaust, which I've told Luke all I want is it's going to come off either side, so it's going to be separate. It's not going to go into an X pipe or anything. It's going to come out, come down. It's going to come across, and all I want is going to go into a box. Well, I've got the boxes in the shed. It's coming out here, probably about that long, maybe. So probably 6 inches, flat pipe like that. So it goes from round to a flat pipe. It just comes out here, both sides. That way, it's not going over the axle or anything like that. If I want to lower it, it's not going to. You know what I mean? It's not going to bang on anything. And the wheels are going on. He's making me the adapters and everything. I do need to put some tyres on them. The tyres what I want to use. I need to find and put on and put in the car and then take the car up to him. if I do get it running and driving, there's nothing really stopping me from driving it up there. But I don't know how this runs and drives because I've never actually drove it. The other thing was as well, I said once this is all, I'm doing all the aesthetics things first rather than trying to run it and drive it as it is. Because that gearbox might be trash. It might be 40 mile an hour flat out, which I don't want. And like Luke said to me last night, is there any point in putting a HHP BMW gearbox, which sounds mad, I know, behind that? So we're having an 8-speed behind that engine, when that engine's only like 86 horsepower from factory. Bearing in mind, it's nearly 70-year-old now. So
I lost a few.
He's probably lost a lot of them. The barn doors have been open fully. So yeah, that's gone up to Luke's. This is being pushed on. I want to get this done. There's a show on at Santa Pod Hot Rod Nationals, I think it's called. I would like to have it done for that. I doubt it will be. All else fails, I need to get that done. So now, wait. I don't know if you've spun around and shown. Well, if it is, blare it. It's very bright. And when I was putting the colours on, I was like, I think we've made a mistake here. But you know, when you're going to look at it from the front and you see the tyres and everything like that, I do actually quite like it. I have been looking at engine swaps for that. 2.8 JTDs, I think they're called, or something. They're RTI Ecos. It's a common modification for them, or a turbo engine for that. So they do Peugeot, Vauxhall, Fiat, Ducato, turbo diesel 2.5s. Find them in Talbots and stuff like that. But they're quite expensive when you find them. But it's a bit of a shame because that's got a pump and everything on it, brand new pump. It's had a lot of work done to it, but it is slow, like 50, 60 mile an hour, which doesn't bother me. I can, if it's flat ground and this, that, and other, it's just when we're going through hills and stuff, it just struggles, doesn't it? But we are planning on doing a trip in that either this year or next year. I want to go abroad this year in a car. I need to. So it'll either be a drive over to Nuremberg or something like that, or something else. Just bear with me. My mother. We got disturbed yesterday. We ended up talking for hours. As my old friend come round and spoke to us and showed me his new vehicle with his partner and his stepdaughter. Anyway, we was on about the motorhome and everything, weren't we? So, yes, there might be an engine swap in that later on. Maybe this year. I might do it over winter. If I find an engine, I might do it. Ideal something what just drops in, so I ain't got to modify anything. But easiest option would be a 2.5 turbo diesel, as I've stated. I could turbo that engine. How long it'd last, I don't know. It seems alright though. It's got low mileage on it-ish. For a motorhome anyway. For a van, to be fair, it's low mileage for that year. So yeah, we'll have a look into that. So yes, we said that the Merc's gone. I lost loads of money on it. The Capri went. Wasn't going to sell that. I wanted to keep that just for. I can remember driving around one as a kid and stuff like that, so it was a bit sentimental. But I wasn't doing anything with it. My plan was to get it on the road and use it while this was being done. And then I bought that, and I know I'm into older cars and things. So with that being 1957, I've like fallen in love with it, sort of thing. So this is sentimental. This one, as I think I've said before, but that's just a bit of me. If it was a 3-door, it'd be perfect. But as it is, that's sound. I can deal with that. It's like a bit Americano, bit English, bit of this, bit of that, maracas. But yeah, I just need to get it on the road and I want to get the wheels on the slow. I just want to cruise around in it. Everybody see me. Look, I've not seen one of these before. Even though it looks like a Ford console, but it's not. It's so anyway, motorhome, back onto that, and then we'll show you the new car, which I've already said what it is. It's Fiat 500. It's got the panoramic roof for what good it is. Just ordered loads of bits for that as well last night, didn't I? Because the one I was bidding on eBay, I've got outbidded, but I might still bid on it if it's cheap enough. Just for the fact of it's got all the above stuff on it. So, I'll work away. Tammy's painted. Probably wants another coat, doesn't it? Ideally, you don't need to go all the way up to the edge though. It's just like from there down. That's all I'd do for me. She still hasn't painted these, which she masked off months and months ago, didn't you? I did my bit. Wheels and tyres. So, the original steel wheels, I was going to buy flat face smooth steel wheels, which I've had on Vera, the Transit. Time I'll drop a picture of that. I had them on those 18s by 8s, I think there was. I wasn't planning on running these tyres. But anyway, I was going to buy some of them steel wheels and just have a sticker made so it looked like that, if you know what I mean. And then I thought, well, there's got to be a cheaper option because the wheels are £450 on their own. And then you've got to buy tyres, and I wanted white wall tyres and this, that, and other. So I thought there's got to be a cheaper way of doing it. So them wheel trims, hubcaps, whatever you want to call them, were off Temu, and they was 40 something quid, plus a load of other stuff what Tammy ordered. So it comes to 40 something quid in total delivered, and they look exactly like the wheels I wanted anyway. So yes, they're not real, but it was cheap. The tyres was a last minute thought. I was sat there looking at it and I thought, what would actually make it look a bit more, not as girly, I think, because the colours are quite in your face, aren't they? And I thought, some all-terrain tyres. Now, they're the cheapest all-terrain tyres, brand new, I could find. There was off Evil Bay and there was next to nothing, 230 something quid. And then you bought a paint pen from what looks like Pineland and painted them. Amazon. Jungle website, as Derek would say. So yeah, and I actually put them tyres on here, just so I could see what, because I was impatient. It was a Sunday, and I drove over the old tyre with the work van. Well, Tammy drove over it while I stood on it to break the bead, which I know sounds mad. And then I've got a tyre iron in there. I don't know where it's come from. I've had it years. Pulled them off, shoved them ones on, compressed them. Yes, they're not balanced, but all I'm going to do is I'm going to put that one on that back side, and then the two front ones are going to balance. And if I get a bit of a, I'll probably end up having them back ones balance. But this has had all the welding done. I don't know if I videoed any of that, do you?
Don't know.
So if you look in Heather, all the welding where it needed has been done. I get too close.
Can't really see anything.
Yeah, you can. I can see it. So all the welding's been done, and I've actually put a new shock absorber on because this one was leaking. It was rotten under there, probably about that much, and I could get my arm up and inside, and that's because someone has lost this front bum. So all the tyre spray and everything's come up into there and rotted that back out. So that's all done. This side, it was just this bit here. So it comes across, come down to there, and then a bit around there. So you can probably see that. Well, like this side, it's a bit better. I'd made a bit better of a job on that. So yeah, that bit's done. It was only that corner. All that is sound. No problems. I haven't changed the shock on this side yet, which this is my plan today. Get this off. There is 4 bolts like that on these, and then there's 3 bolts for the top mount, which you have to take half the dashboard out. You don't, you just drop a bit of it out and it's there in your face. These are the wheels what were originally on the van. So these are what the hubcaps or wheel trims are sitting onto. I am thinking about building or making a bull bar. If I can get some, I don't know, 3-inch exhaust pre-bent. So just like come from here with a cap on, come out all the way across the bottom, and then just here, just come up, go across, and then come back down again. But I don't want to block any of the air, or I might even just come up to there, go across this bit, and back down, and put a couple of spotlights on. I don't know yet. That might happen, probably won't happen. Probably end up just putting a splitter on it and going, that's good. We could have gone for old hog and put a snorkel on and everything. We'll probably never, ever, ever see water unless I crash it into the sea. Inside, still not done. we had a bit of a mishap, didn't we? We had when we had that bit of rain, what we had, the window was leaking, which was an absolute piss take because I'd just fixed it all. So I've took all that back out. I've resealed the window again on the inside and the outside. After ripping all that boarding out, it's now done. So that just needs painting. All the ceiling and everything's been painted. I just need to put a screw in there. This has been carpeted. All the timber what was rotten here has been replaced with marine ply. I am going to put another boarding over this and put an hinge on it halfway and put a mattress on there because this is just crap. So it'd be ideal for one of them. Tammy's nearly finished doing the cupboards, which she started months ago. She's painted them all. She just not put them all up yet. Now she's looking at me like a face like thunder because I'm right and she knows I'm right. In here. Oh, what's that?
I don't know. Maybe I don't want to jinx it like the Merc.
Oh. So yeah, the fuse box and everything's in here, and some some coat hangers. Now there is meant to be a heater here. Someone's removed it, and they've put a battery there. The other thing I've noticed is as well, there's meant to be a water heater under here, and there isn't one. Now I don't know, and I've not tried, and I'd like to try if the water pump works. So that should be in here on, shouldn't it?
No, that's on the other back. That's it.
Right. So the pumps and everything are on.
Oh, I heard a noise.
Is that just releasing pressure though?
Yeah.
What about the toilet? Will that flush? Yeah, toilet will flush. So there is, well, that's probably a separate pump. So I'll probably need a water pump as well. And I don't know if the pump and the heater is as one. So we are missing that. So I need to find one of them as well. Heating wise, at the minute we don't need it. But I have got a diesel heater what come with this. Brand new, never been used. Where I'm going to put it, I don't know yet. But ideally, it needs to go in, doesn't it? Might end up putting it. There's a thing on the side there. I think it's this cupboard bit here, to be fair, where it is. So it's inside this cupboard, the diesel heater. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on a drawer. So I'm going to put two like cupboard, like drawers in kitchen, the sliders. Put two of them in, build a platform so it pulls it out. Screw the diesel heater to that, so I can pull it out to fill it up, if you know what I mean. Have the exhaust come out down the bottom. Obviously have the heat exchange come in through here, you know where that pocket is. Come out through the bottom of there, and then I can have the digital display just here. So you can turn it on and off. I think that's not a bad idea, but that's a job for the future, isn't it? I don't have to do it now. I need to have all the electrics checked. I mean, there's stuff been pulled out, there's stuff missing. I've never even plugged it in. I don't even know if the proper plug thing works for it. And we haven't even got one to try it. That's the thing. I need to buy one. So, yeah, there's quite a lot in here. Roof's done. Just wants painting at the back here. So, yeah, this is near enough-ish complete. We have got some different... top, yeah, it's a wrap for that. The fridge just wants that stuff what I said to clean it. It is clean, it doesn't smell or anything, it's just gone yellowed, which a lot of the stuff does. Sink, probably not buying another one, and replacing the taps as well. Replace the taps, replace the sink. Take this out because I don't want to use gas anymore. I want to use lecky. And then if we're just pulling up at side at road somewhere, We can always have one of them gas stove things just to do out there. I don't want gas in here. I know it's like, oh, it runs off gas. The fridge runs off gas. I'm not interested. All right, get your opinions to yourself. But yeah, so that's that. Once finished off painting up there as well. This is Tammy's new vehicle. It's alright, isn't it? This is the remnants of the Merc, which I still need to clean up. Green thing liked it. So this is the Fiat of the 500s. It is a 1.2 petrol, so it's the £35 road tax. It costs nothing, and I mean nothing, £0 to insure. Just felt sorry for you at the insurance place, like you've got to drive around in one of them.
You've gone from that to that?
You've gone from a 3.5 litre V6 Mercedes to a 1.2 Fiat 500. Lounge. It's a special edition apparently, I don't know. Wheels are quite fancy. Interior is something to desire. I don't like it. Whatever. But yeah, for what we pay for it, 800 quid. Paid £800 for it. It needs a brake light switch, either a lambda sensor or a coolant temp sensor, because it's over fueling a bit, smells a bit fuely. So I bought both because they were cheap enough. It's got a knocking noise from front. I can't see where it's coming from. I've had it up in the air, so I've just bought 2 drop links because they was cheap enough. And I bought a full service kit, and there was something else I bought as well. So full service kit with oil, everything, a bar, the plugs, £103 for everything. So this car owes us 903 quid at the minute. I think with it lowered on them wheels, it won't look too bad. Oh, there's a centre cap missing. There's a buy centre cap and all. They're about, what are they, 8 quid? So I'll replace that and all. And this bit of trim, because it's bothering me now. I know it should have one there. So, yeah. If it owes me less than £1,000 done, I need to check the cam belt on it, to be fair, because I've got no history with the car. It was on eBay at 1,300 quid. I just made them cheeky. We was actually out for the day, weren't we? A theme park. UK, great manner. I'll never go there again. Yeah, and I bought it there. I was actually bidding on another car once. I was going to buy a Ford Focus ST line estate diesel. When I lost it by a couple hundred quid, didn't I? So I was on the rapids and I couldn't have my phone out. But anyway, so this was the next best thing. It's still quirky. I think even if we tart it up and I do what I'm going to do to it, even if I just service it, I'm about to move it on. It is a clean car. It's got dings and stuff, but it's clean, isn't it? The wheels are a bit meh. Tyres are good, but it's good for someone with a first-time driver. But yeah, so there's your update. If I win this other one, I'll update you again. Thank you, bye.